10 seconds.
Blast off. I don't know what we're saying.
Sorry.
Anyway, this crazy guy. Welcome everyone to the kickoff of the 2019 Summer Quest Reading Club at Radnor Memorial Library called A Universe of Stories. And we're kicking it off. Yay! We're kicking it off tonight with a really cool show, which I'll tell you about in just a minute. But first of all, some information and some thank yous that we want to give out. Thank you to Radnor Studio 21 for being here tonight. They are filming this event, and it will be on the local TV channel, which is great. We also want to thank a couple different groups for helping to fund this program. Delaware County Libraries, which we are part of, has helped us financially, as well as the Friends of the Radnor Library. So if anyone has come to the book sales before and bought any used books, book donations, or brought us book donations, all of that has helped for us to be able to provide this entertainment series for you this summer. So now, sorry, before I forget, I have one more quick announcement. If you might have noticed a friendly face in the lobby giving out some cool bookmarks, it looks like. So that is Tracy Kroom, and she is from the Parks and Recreation Department of the Radnor Township. And she has some information about some fun things they have going on here that are just some fun free events for the family, as well as their day camp information, specifically the Harry Potter Wizarding Camp, which sounds really cool. So they're excited about that. Ask her any questions you have. She's here to give information. All right, so now, tonight, we have the one and only John Hadfield, one-man comedy show, who happens to also have a non-human friend with him who's going to perform some really cool magic tricks. The dog, I know, you might have heard about him. So I'm going to just pass it off to our cool magic variety juggling whoopee cushion show, and I hope you guys will be good listeners, especially up front, right? And be respectful, okay? So please help me welcome John Hadfield.
How many of you boys and girls don't like to take a bath? How many of you boys and girls don't like to brush your teeth? Okay, how many of you boys and girls, you're sitting watching TV like this at night, and your mom says, "Honey, it's time to get ready for bed," and you go like this? How many? Well, I'll tell you what, you better listen to your mom and dad, you better brush your teeth, you better take your bath, or you might end up like the character in this first song, and nobody wants to be a stink monkey. Late at night when the moon is in the sky, the neighborhood's asleep with no cars driving by. There's a strange sad noise down the corner in the park. Some dogs hear the noise, they know not to bark. Stink monkey! A wiry little creature plays on the sliding board. He swings on the swings and he runs through the yard. He climbs on the monkey bars and the jungle gym, and nobody ever comes out to play with him. Stink monkey! Stink monkey says, don't wash your hair, don't change your socks or your crusty underwear, never brush your teeth or bathe in the sink, and we can share the stink. Your mom says wash, don't listen to her, and you'll end up with a tail and fur like me. I smell funky on the stink, 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 stink monkey. Nobody knows that monkey very well. I'm not sure why, perhaps it is the smell. He smells like a fish who's been smoking a cigar, or a frozen dinner that was left out in the car. Stink monkey. None of the animals ever wanna play. Even the skunks will sometimes run away. The swing set smells like that monkey for a week. I wish he'd just take a bath in the creek. Stink monkey. Stink monkey says don't wash your hair. Don't change your socks or your crusty underwear. Never brush your teeth or bathe in the sink, and we can share the stink. Your mom says wash, don't listen to her, and you'll end up with a tail and fur like me. I smell funky, I'm the stink, 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 stink. Stink monkey. Perhaps he's always had that awful scent, or maybe was the victim of a sad accident, like he fell into a vat of old seafood, or lived in the swamp and his fur mildewed. Stink monkey. If you don't clean your teeth and under your arms, your breath and your smell will ruin your charms. If people run away when they see you, you might end up like you know who. Stink monkey. Stink monkey says don't wash your hair. Don't change your socks or your crusty underwear. Never brush your teeth or bathe in the sink, and we can share the stink. Your mom says wash, don't listen to her, and you'll end up with a tail and fur like me. I smell funky, I'm a stink, 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 stink. Ooh, stink monkey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My tail thanks you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, everybody here, can you hear everything okay?
Yeah, sound like Justin Bieber.
What? Where did that come from? No, don't. No. Oh, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry. I apologize for this.
Where?
Boys and girls, it's my friend Nelson Beakley. Everybody say hi to Nelson.
Where?
Nelson, can you say hello? Say hello.
Where? Hello.
Can you say Nelson want a cracker?
Nelson want a cricket.
No. Nelson want a cracker.
Nelson want a tractor.
No, that's not right.
No, that's not right.
Nelson, don't say everything I say.
Nelson, don't say everything I say.
Would you stop it?
Would you stop it?
This is bad. This is bad.
Where? This is bad. Oh, this is bad.
Okay. If you're so smart, why don't you tell me what we should talk about today?
Anchovies.
Anchovies? No, not anchovies. Anything but anchovies.
Where? Ask Nelson about school.
Okay. Nelson, how do you like school?
Closed.
Nelson, school's a great place. There must be something you like about school.
Nope.
Well, we're in the library. Don't you even read?
Yeah, Nelson once read Sad Story.
Oh, no, Nelson. What was it called?
Report card.
Well, Nelson, do you know what? If you don't go to school and work really hard, you're never going to get a good job.
Where? Nelson have good job.
You have a job? Nelson, what's your job?
Nelson, babysitter.
No, babysitting's a very rewarding career. Nelson, what do you like best about babysitting?
And Nelson liked to sit on babies.
Nelson, I think you mean sit with babies.
Last week, Nelson sit on 3 babies.
Nelson, babysitters don't sit on babies.
Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad. Uh-oh, this is bad.
What am I gonna do with him? What am I gonna do? I don't know. Well, I don't know if it was mentioned in the introduction, but I used to be in a circus. And when you're in a circus, you get to learn how to do interesting tricks with everyday objects like...
Nice hat, boss.
I don't know if it was mentioned in the introduction, but I used to be in a circus, and when you're in a circus, you get to learn how to do interesting tricks with everyday objects like... Like my hat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, I think it's time to bring out our special guest star, but before we do, what is your least favorite job? What is your least favorite job to do at home? Pick up your toys? My dog Reggie does not like to pick up his toys either. So we're going to get Reggie to pick up his toys today. And if Reggie cannot pick up all his toys and put them in this box by the end of the song, you never have to put away your toys again for the rest of your lives. And you can stay up as late as you want every night. But if he can, you have to promise that you'll put away your toys every day without complaining. Is it a deal? But if he doesn't, okay, because here he is. He's the smartest dog in the world. He's Reggie the dog. Hey, we're over here. Over here, come on. Good boy. Reggie is so excited to be here. Now, Reggie, I told these boys and girls that you could pick... Wait. I told these boys and girls that you could pick up all your toys by the end of the song, or they never have to do it again. Oh, sorry. Reggie. That's why you're in the front row. Reggie. Ready? The song's running out. Reggie, pick up your toys. Pick up your toys. What do you mean, no? Pick up your toys. Hurry up. Time's running out. Pick them up. Oh, it's his ducky. He doesn't like to put away his ducky. He likes to play with it. 1, 2. Oh, please, Reggie. 3. He has one more. I think he sees it. He did it! When I say 1, 2, 3, can everybody say good boy, Reggie? 1, 2, 3. Good boy, Reggie. Here he is. you say I was feeding? I was paying him. Paying him. Does anybody else? I'm sorry, what? He prefers the term dressing room. Okay. How many of you boys and girls have a dog? How many of you boys and girls have a cat? How many of you boys and girls have a pot-bellied pig? How many of you boys and girls have a monkey? You really have a monkey? What's its name?
His name is Bob.
You have a monkey named Bob? Wait, is this Bob sitting next to you? He's not a monkey. Okay, wait. I have to tell you, monkeys do not make good pets. Monkeys do not, and I'm gonna prove that because this song is about what happens when monkeys get loose in your house. But before I do the song, I have 3 questions. First of all, can you do this? Can you do this? One more question. Do you want to buy a monkey? It goes like this. Are you ready? One Tuesday last November, I had nothing much to do. I was bored with my Nintendo, so I headed for the zoo. I visited the birdies, the giraffes and tigers too. But the monkeys all came home with me. I wish they'd gone with you. Ready? Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. They tease the dog, they eat my food. They have that monkey attitude. I miss my days of solitude. You wanna buy a monkey? For weeks they lived out in my yard and climbed up in my tree. They threw pine cones at the mailman and coconuts at me. They screamed and made rude noises when I played my guitar. And yesterday when I went out, they were sitting in my car. Ready? Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. They tease the dog, they eat my food. They have this monkey attitude. I miss my days of solitude. You wanna buy a monkey? I pretended to ignore them. I looked the other way. But I armed myself with a monkey wrench and lots of pepper spray. I left my bedroom window up. They sneaked into my room. Although I couldn't see them, I could smell those monkey fumes. Ready? Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. They tease the dog, they eat my food. They have this monkey attitude. I miss my days of solitude. You wanna buy a monkey? Those dirty little monkeys, they never wash their hair. They never flush the toilet and they don't wear underwear. Those noisy little monkeys, they screech in awful tones. They bang on pots and pans and try to sing like Davy Jones. If I could sell these monkeys, I wouldn't be in debt. I'd be rich like Justin Bieber and I'd drive a red Corvette. If I could sell these monkeys, I'd buy a little farm 100 miles from the zoo and safe from monkey harm. Ready? Everybody sing! Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Monkeys in the house. They tease the dog, they eat my food. They have this monkey attitude. I miss my days of solitude. You wanna buy a monkey? You wanna buy a monkey? You wanna buy a monkey? Nobody ever wants to buy a monkey. Oh no, hang on a second.
Hey boss! Hey boss! Hey Mr. Shiny Pants! Nelson have a poem.
A poem, it's not about anchovies, is it?
Nah, no anchovies.
Do you want to hear this? Let's hear it.
My father's name was Ferdinand. My mother's name was Liza. So naturally, when I was born, they named me Fertilizer. That's like that.
It stinks. So Nelson, did you decide to keep that babysitting job?
Nah, Nelson had his new job. Nelson is bullfighter.
Bullfighter? Nelson, you've never even seen a bull. How could you be a bullfighter?
Nelson once fought 1,000-pound bull.
That's a lot of bull.
You got that right.
Okay, Nelson, when's your next bullfight? I'll come and watch.
I quit.
You quit? What happened? Did you find a new job?
Yeah, the bull did.
The bull found a new job?
Yeah, at McDonald's. Now he's a cheeseburger.
He's a cheeseburger! A cheeseburger? What am I gonna do with him? What am I gonna do? Oh wait, it's time for another trick! Thank you very much. Now, how many of you boys and girls, you're watching TV and you want to change the channel and you can't reach the remote, so what do you say? Mom! Wouldn't it be great if you had a dog that could get your remote for you? Because I do. And here he is. He's the smartest dog in the world. He's so excited to be here. He's Reggie the dog. Reggie is so excited to be here. Hey, Reggie. I can't reach the remote. Can you help me reach the remote? Good boy. No, that was good, but what if I couldn't find the remote? That would be different. Okay. I'm gonna hide it, but I'm gonna ask him not to look. Reggie, don't look. Good, don't look. Don't look. Can you find the remote? Find it. He did it! When I say 1, 2, 3, can everybody say good boy Reggie? 1, 2, 3, good boy Reggie. Here he is. Okay, it's time for another trick. Now, would you like to see a juggling trick or a magic trick? Would you like to see a magic trick or a juggling trick? Juggling? Okay, I'll do a magic trick for you. You ready for this? Do you know what that tasted like? Orange. Orange. It's like orange. Orange. Okay, here come the 5 words you've all been waiting for. 5 words that strike fear into the hearts of most adults, but all the kids love. Don't try this at home. I need a helper. Your hand was up first. Would you come up and help me, please? Come on up here and stand here next to Nelson, but not too close to Nelson. Okay, you ready? Yeah, not too close to Nelson.
Yeah, hey kid, got any anchovies?
Leave her alone, sorry. What is your name, please?
Ariel.
Ariel, I need you to hold this with your right hand, your other right hand. Perfect. Hold it up high. Can you hold it very high? Hold it very hold the plate straight. Hold it very high. Ready? Ready? Yeah. Clap, 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 clap. Ariel, you've passed the audition. Can you stay here and help me, please? Because what I have for you to do is very easy. You're going to hold all of the dishes. And when I say 1, you're going to hand me the first dish. When I say 2, you're going to hand me the second dish, and so on and so forth. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? You're not nervous, are you? Okay, good. Me neither. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1. Perfect. This mom's best china. Okay, I hope this works. This didn't work yesterday.
Hey boss, Nelson has to go potty.
Full. Ariel, full. Perfect. And 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it! Thank you very much. Thank you. Ariel, can you take a bow? You look pretty. Thank you. Back in the old days, on late night TV, there used to be a commercial for something. Or if you went to bed late at night and you were too lazy to turn out the lamp and the lights, you could go like this. And the lights would go out. And if you woke up in the morning and you were too lazy to turn the lights back on, you could go like this. And the lights would come back on. Do you remember what that was called? What was that called? The clapper. I love the clapper, but I thought, why should I get a clapper when I have a smart dog named Reggie? So here he is, the smartest dog in the world. He's so excited to be here. He's Reggie the dog.
Yeah, trade it, trade it.
He's Reggie the... Oh, sit down, please. He's Reggie the dog. Reggie is so excited to be here. Now, shh, shh, shh. Reggie, I am too lazy to turn on the lamp, so pay close attention to me. Pay close attention to me. Perfect. Okay, ready? He did it! He did it! Wait. That was great, but we can't leave... We can't leave the lamp on for the whole show, so pay close attention. Ready? He did it! He did it! When I say 1, 2, 3, you know what to say. 1, 2, 3. Good boy, Reggie. Here he is. Does anybody know what kind of dog Reggie is? What kind? He's not a chow chow. What kind? Not a chow chow chow. What kind? He's not a German Shepherd. Quiche, not a Keyshawn. He's not a chow 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 chow. He's an Akita. Reggie's an Akita. And Akitas are actually... Oh, sorry, hang on.
Hey, boss. Hey, Mr. Shiny Pants.
Nelson, have you decided what you want to be when you grow up yet?
Yeah, Nelson want to be astronaut.
Astronaut? Where are you going to go?
Nelson go to the sun.
Nelson, you can't go to the sun. You'll burn up from the heat.
Nelson go at night.
That's absurd. That's absurd.
Okay. Nelson go to the moon.
Nelson, there's nobody on the moon. What are you going to do on the moon?
Sleep.
Nelson, you know the moon's covered with dust.
So's your bedroom.
Why is this bird so mean to me? Oh, I have a better question. Why do I even keep him in the show? Anybody know why I keep him in the show? Why?
So you can have anchovies?
Anchovies. Oh, anchovies. Why do I keep him in the show? Yeah, maybe so I can make kids laugh, because I don't think he's very funny. But I'll tell you why. He's my best friend. Anybody out there have a best friend? When I was a little boy, my best friend was my imaginary friend Tippy Toes. Anybody ever have an imaginary friend? Perfect. I'm going to draw a picture of my imaginary friend when I was a little boy, because sometimes imaginary friends go back and forth, and you tell me if this looks like any imaginary friend you've ever seen. Let me get my marker out. He had a big round head like this. He had a big round head like this. He had crazy hair. Crazy hair like this. He had big round eyes, not beady, he had big round eyes like this. He had his little pupil things in there. He had a nose, he had a mouth. He had these ears with little sixes in them and stuff. And his distinguishing facial creature, he's not a monkey, don't say that. He had crazy eyebrows. Now, does he look like anybody you've ever seen before? Somebody at the last show thought he looked like Johnny Depp, but I don't think he looks like Johnny Depp at all. But anyway, here's the story that I want to tell you. Because when I was a little boy, I had this friend, and he was kind of unusual because nobody could see him but me. And I don't mean that he was invisible, he was imaginary. And his name was Tippy Toes. And Tippy Toes and I used to have all kinds of adventures together. We would play games, we would sing songs, but probably the craziest adventure we ever had was one time Mom took us to the grocery store. And when we got home from the grocery store, I realized we had left my imaginary friend Tippy Toes at the grocery store. So I went and I told my mom. And she stopped what she was doing, which was putting away the groceries. We actually got back in the car, drove back to the grocery store, opened the door, and let my imaginary friend Tippy Toes back in the car and drove him home. That's a true story. That's a true story. Yeah. And probably started me on this career path. But one thing that... What was that?
Dude, I'm back!
Tippy Toes, is that you?
I'm back and I'm real!
You're not real. Nobody can see you but me.
Everybody can see me.
Can you see him? Tippy Toes, they can see you.
And I see them!
No.
Yes!
What color is this boy's shirt right here?
Blue!
How about his hair?
Brown!
Tippy Toes, you are back. I haven't seen you since I was 4 years old.
Dude, you were 12! He didn't have very many friends.
I was going to mention that. But Tip, do you remember that song that Mom used to sing to us when we were little? It was our favorite song. It was called Best Friends, remember? Remember?
Yes!
Why don't we sing it for these nice kids? Would you like to hear it? It goes like this. You can dance in your seats if you want. Welcome back to the 80s. When you are a little kid, the world is kind of scary.
Especially when your best friend is imaginary.
He doesn't have a family, and it is tough to be him. Because he only talks to me, and only I can see him. And we're best friends.
There's no doubt about it.
Yes, we're best friends. I really want to shout it, cause we're best friends. And we thought we'd let you know. And so we sing this song before we move on with the show. Dance. When I win $1 million, I will give you half.
And if you're in a grumpy mood, I can make you laugh.
If I do a magic trick, you can pick a card. And if you get an elephant, I'll help you clean the yard, because we're best friends.
There's no doubt about it.
Yes, we're best friends. I really want to shout it, cause we're best friends. And we thought we'd let you know. And so we sing this song before we move on with the show. If you need a bowling partner, I can roll a strike.
If your car is in the shop, you can ride my bike.
Sometimes we don't see each other for almost a year.
And then I show up at your door and say, hey dude, I'm here.
Because we're best friends.
There's no doubt about it.
Yes, we're best friends. I really want to shout it, cause we're best friends. And we thought we'd let you know. And so we sing this song before we move on with the show. Thank you. Tippy Toes, we did it.
We've still got it, Johnny boy.
Yes, we do. Hey, we should do this more often.
We'll go on tour. We'll be famous, like Rafi.
Tip, I don't know if these kids remember Rafi.
We'll be rich, like the Wiggles.
You know, the Wiggles have had their share of problems too.
Wait!
What?
Bye, everybody!
Everybody say bye to Tippy Toes. Oh, come on. He was just imaginary. You couldn't really see him, could you? You could see him? You must have been using your imagination. Oh, no, hang on.
Hey, boss, Nelson have idea for job.
Oh, you finally have an idea for a job. Nelson, what's your new idea?
Nelson want to be American Idol.
Nelson, that's ridiculous because first of all, you're a bird. Second of all, you can't sing.
Nelson can sing. Nelson big rap star.
You're a rap star? I've never heard of you. Do you have a stage name or something?
Yeah, Nelson called gum wrapper. Hit it, boss! I'm a bird named Nelson and I like to fly. I eat anchovies and I'll tell you why. They're easy to catch in my handsome beak. I eat about 1 billion of them every week. Anchovies, Nelson's favorite treat. They hit up good when it's time to eat. They're fun to catch, alive and kicking, and Nelson chew them up because they taste like chicken.
They taste like chicken? Nelson, why are you telling these nice people that anchovies taste like chicken?
Tough rhyme, boss.
Well, Nelson, America has voted and you're no American Idol.
Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad.
What do you think? Should we vote Nelson off the show? How many people think we should vote Nelson off the show? Raise your hands. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 27,000. How many people think we should keep Nelson on the show? Raise your hands. 49,000? Okay, Nelson, you can stay on the show. Everybody say goodbye to Nelson. Bye, Nelson. Say goodbye, Nelson. Say goodbye, Nelson. Say goodbye, Nelson.
Goodbye, Nelson.
Should we bring Reggie out one last time? Okay. Shh, 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 shh. Now, Reggie and I work together. We travel together. We're together all the time. We finish each other's sentences. Sometimes it's almost like we can read each other's minds. But you can't believe that because you don't know what I'm thinking. But what if Reggie could read somebody's mind in the audience? Would that be amazing? Would that be amazing? What's your name? What is it? Yes. Can't hear you. Sohab? Sohab? Would you stand up? You can stay right there, but stand up. Stand up. It's Sohab? Sohab, would you like to help us? Sohab, I would like you to empty your mind of all thoughts. Empty your mind of all thoughts, Sohab. Empty your mind of all thoughts, pretend you're at school. Empty your mind of all thoughts because Sohab, Reggie is going to read your mind. Around. Hurry up, come around. Sohab, Reggie would like you to think of a number. Any number in the world between 1 and 10. Are you thinking of a number? Don't say it. Are you thinking of a number between 1 and 10? Keep it in your head. Don't say it. Just keep thinking of it because Sohab, Reggie, is going to read your mind. Reggie is reading your mind. You're still thinking of the number, right? Reggie is reading your mind. Reggie is reading your mind, Sohab. Keep thinking of that number. Reggie is reading your mind. Now Reggie's going to take this pencil in this paper and write the number that Sohab is thinking. Because Reggie is reading your mind. Would it not be amazing if the number that Reggie just wrote matches the number that Sohab is thinking? Would it not be miraculous? Sohab, what was that number, please? Say it loud so everybody can hear it.
5.
That's the number that Reggie wrote. That's the number that he wrote. He did it! He's so funny. Reggie, can you get my pencil? Reggie, get my pencil. When I say 1, 2, 3, can everybody say good boy Reggie? 1, 2, 3. Good boy Reggie. Should we say good boy to Nelson? When I say 1, 2, 3, can everybody say good boy Nelson? 1, 2, 3. Good boy Nelson. What do you think of that? Nelson, that's the first time anybody's ever said good boy to you. What do you think of that?
Yeah, whatever.
When I say 1, 2, 3, can everybody say good boy John? 1, 2, 3. Good boy John. Thank you so much. You were a great audience. It's so much fun to be here. Thank you. Bye, everybody.